Hello guys, this is Red from Red Star Dimension Gaming, and I will have a guest later on today, and welcome to 2014. This is the first PlayStation Talk of 2014. The first set of news that I wanted to get off there was that I wanted to do this video back when they announced that they sold 4.2 million in 2013, which is a really good job at selling the PlayStation 4. That's a lot compared to the Xbox One that had 3 million. That's really good. And now, according to VGCharts.com, that's where I get my stats for global hardware sales. The Wii U has 5.5 million sold, the Xbox One has 3.2, and the PS4 has 4.6. Let's see, January 11th, 2014, that's what they tracked it up to. This past week on the 11th, that week, PS4 sold 188,000 about the 3D, and it's actually above the 3DS finally. The 3DS has been selling like hotcakes. It's been on there, and now since the holidays are gone, the numbers have gone down. The Xbox One has only sold 106,000 worldwide, so the PS4 almost has it beat by 100,000 almost. And in North America, actually, the Xbox One is above it on that one that week by about 1,000, not much. And the PS3, all hardware is down. The Wii U only sold 53,000, the Vita sold 60,000. So that means the Vita is doing better than the Wii U. But in the United States, it's like the total opposite. United States, North America, and Canada. The Vita has sold 5,000 in 1 week, and the Wii U has sold 22,000. Now you look at Japan, the Vita has sold 31,000, and the Wii U has sold 14,000. But compare that, you can't wait till like Japan comes out with the PS4, because once it launches in Japan next month, it's gonna have a huge global sales rating. The Xbox One, they don't care about Xbox One. They don't like Microsoft, so it's not gonna sell well. It's gonna be doing about 3 to 4 times as much. At launch, it might be doing a lot better than that. I'm just predicting what's going to be in the future. Probably 3 to 4 times as much as the Xbox One worldwide once Japan sales go in there. Here is the sales comparison for the PS4, Xbox One, and Wii U. The sales right now in the USA. I don't know. They say USA. Okay, USA. That's what the article is. It's not North America. I thought it was just United States of America. Okay, the PS4 launch sales were 963,127, and the Xbox One was 652,045. So that's already 300,000 above that. If North America, the whole North America is Canada too, so that's where Xbox One got some more sales, and PS4 got some more sales in Canada because it's North America. This is just United States, U.S. The PS4 lifetime sales right now in US is 2.1 million, and the Xbox One is 1.9 million, and the Wii U is at 2,086,724. So the PS4 has already lifetime. It already has beaten both the Xbox One and the Wii U, and the Wii U's been out for over about 2 years now or something. Maybe 3. I don't know how many it's on now. I think it's about 2. But that's pretty impressive that it only came out about 2 or 3 months ago, and it's already outsold the Wii U. The Xbox One, it's actually doing quite well. It's actually selling more in North America sometimes than it is the PS4. It's selling more sometimes than what the PS4 is, which that's pretty impressive for something that's $500, but it's not that great of a system. It doesn't even have Twitch yet. And apparently there's supposed to be HBO Go. I don't understand why that would be such a big deal. I don't see it as being a big selling point for the PS4. But that's pretty impressive. Another piece of news that was pretty interesting was Kojima, he kind of said, you should play my game on the PS4. The PS4 version is going to be 1080p native, and it's going to be the best looking one. And then they were saying how the other ones are all going to be 720p. Why wouldn't you buy the PS4 version? It's almost like, why did they bother putting it out on the Xbox One? Because of money. That's pretty much it. They just want more money. I think it would sell even more if it was out just exclusively for the PS4. Look how much Metal Gear Solid 4 sold on the PS3. This one's going to sell just probably as much as that did. Maybe a little more at launch, but overall it's going to sell about the same as Metal Gear Solid 4, probably the new Metal Gear Solid game, Metal Gear game. I'm just going to get straight to the chase here. There was two reasons why I want to make this video. One was about the PlayStation Now. I wanted to talk about that service because I talked to a customer service agent at Sony, and he ended up just talking about PlayStation Now, and I was asking him all these questions. He was answering every single one. I don't know if they're supposed to be telling you all the information that he told me, but I'll let you know exactly what he told me, and it sounds pretty impressive. But before I get to that, the second reason was I wanted to talk about IGN and how dumb they are. Like, literally, you make an article about, oh, you'll get to play with Michael Myers' costume in Call of Duty, and it's like, they're like, why? Why are they doing this? I don't understand why. It doesn't make any sense, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. That was the dumbest video I have ever seen this year. What the heck? You never played Michael Myers. Okay, there's something that people play in private matches called Michael Myers. One person, it has to kill everyone while everyone else tries to hide from them, and you have to only use a knife. And I'm guessing people. I've only played the knife version. I'm sure there's people that only play with like a certain weapon or something that you can use, but I've only played the knife version. Apparently, no one at IGN out of this huge, they have a pretty good amount of staff there. Okay. No one there has ever heard of this game, and it's a pretty popular thing. The first time I've ever played this was on Uncharted, and that's pretty sad. I played it on Uncharted 2 and 3. Uncharted 3, it worked a little better, I think, than Uncharted 2. But that's pretty sad that I didn't even play it in Call of Duty, and I even know what it is. And they're just like, oh, I don't understand why they're putting this. You get to play as Michael Myers in I think they're adding an onslaught mode. It comes out this week, so, and then you can play as Michael Myers. But it's just so stupid. It's just like, okay, you never played a Call of Duty game. It doesn't even matter if you didn't even play a Call of Duty game. You should have at least heard about this before. Read your comments below. People are really at you on this. Okay, and then the second thing I want to talk about is PlayStation Now. Basically, how they explained it to me was you buy the service, and it pretty much sounds like you can play any game that's in the service. You can play it on the PS3, PS4. You can play any game in the service for free. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to. I don't know if you have to download anything. They didn't explain that. I should have asked about that, but I think it's all streaming, so it's probably no downloading. You're supposed to have at least 5 megabytes of per second internet speed or higher. If you have lower, it's probably going to be really laggy. But yeah, that is really, really cool. I thought you had to like do all this extra thing. Like I thought, and then I did ask if it's going to make disc backwards compatible, and they pretty much set fire to that. I really was hoping that I explained it. I was like, well, I like my PS3 discs, and I wouldn't want to like rebuy them and everything. And he said you don't have to. Pretty much, he said you don't have to rebuy anything. Basically, any game that's in the service. So, say Uncharted 2 is in the service, you can play it for free as long as you have that service. So you don't even have to buy the game. You don't have to rent the game. It's kind of like a rental service, but you don't have to buy anything. You just have to buy the service. They didn't come up with any prices yet. I hope they're decent, but it sounds pretty awesome, so I don't know how high it's going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be like $15 a month, competing with GameFly. GameFly is like the only rental service because Blockbusters, I think they're dead. I almost went with them, but I heard how bad their game rental service is, and I decided not to do it. Even though it was like free for a month, I was like, I don't want to try it if it's that bad and that painful, because you can hardly find any games on there too, apparently. And GameFly is okay. I had them a long time ago, and GameFly was really slow with shipping. And now they're faster, but I still don't really care, because I always end up not playing the game because I have such a backlog. Anyways, but yeah, you can play any game you want on PS4 or PS3. What I saw in their conference, it sounded like you could play with, as long as you have a Vita. I don't know why people are saying, oh, you don't need a game console. You do need a game console. If you have a Vita, you can also use the service on Vita. So you can play a PS3 game. I'm not sure how the PS4 games are going to work, if they'll put them in that service too. I'm guessing this is probably just going to be for PS3, so then you can play them on the PS4. And any downloaded games you have, you can play on the service. Like, you don't have to, you can play any of the games you downloaded before onto your PS4, but I guess you have to have the service. So, like, any past games you downloaded, you can play. That's, I got out of it. It sounds pretty sweet. So basically, you can play any game on the service. And they said it's, I asked them, is it going to be like the PlayStation Plus service, like monthly? So you can buy monthly or annually. That's what I'm guessing. He didn't really specifically say what that was, but that's pretty cool. That, and I like how I saw an article today about why would you ever want to buy a console again? If you didn't watch the press conference, you either need a Vita or a PS4 or something like that. You need a Vita or something that has a controller. You can't just play any game. Oh yeah, I can play with my remote. No, you have to have a Vita if you don't want to play with like a PS4 or something. But even that, it's $200, and then you just buy the service. You can play PS3 games on your Vita, unlocking trophies and stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're way ahead of the game than Xbox and Microsoft are. They don't even have Twitch yet. That's pretty sad. Oh, there was one other thing I saw. Micro Packner, I don't believe anything you're saying. He's saying Xbox 360 and PS3 are going to have a price cut in February. Why would they have a price cut in February? If any time they're going to have a price cut, it's going to be at E3 or before E3, like closer to June than any other time. There's no way they're going to cut it in February. Why would they just randomly cut it in February? The PS3 is selling fine. It was like one of the better selling systems. Like, out of the home systems, it was like #1 for a while, until the PS4 and Xbox One came out. It doesn't make sense to drop their price until like E3 or something for coming up for the fall. So yeah, I wouldn't be dropping my price. He doesn't make any sense about that. He did say that they're going to sell about 33 million copy systems, which that could be dead on. They'd have to sell more than 1 million a month, though. 16.5 million each. I don't think that's a little crazy, but next holiday, if they have enough stock, I think they could do it. PS4 could really do it. The Wii U definitely needs a price cut, and yeah, that's totally gone. But we're not done talking about the Wii because that's a whole nother topic, and that's not PlayStation. So I'm gonna call in my friend, and we're going to see what he thinks about the PlayStation Now after I explain it to him.